What's good, Cowboy Nation? This your boy Cole with Cole's Cowboys Sports Report, where I bring you the latest and greatest content of the Dallas Cowboys. And if you're new to this channel, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ding that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. I want to wish everybody a happy 4th of July. You know, for everybody that celebrates that holiday, hey, it's a great day to be off. You know what I'm saying? Celebrate a great summer. You know, and for the people that had to work, hey, we appreciate your grind because, hey, when it comes to the grocery stores, you have to work at a grocery store or somewhere where we have to get material. Some people don't even celebrate 4th of July, so for all the restaurants and stuff that are still grinding through this day, we appreciate you. Let's get into some Cowboys talk, man. You know, I've been slipping on the videos. I've been doing my weekly show, When Enemies Clash, with my guy Smitty. You know, Smitty Eagle, and we've been having great guests come by, but I do want to go ahead and roll up these videos a bit more because training camp is approaching. But just like, you know what I'm saying, around this time, you know, content is just so dry. You know what I'm saying? It's dry for a lot of content creators, so we have to be creative to bring you good content. And it's also dry for ESPN, FS1, because this is the time they bring like most of these like rookie reporters that try to make the name for themselves, and they, you know what I'm saying, we'll probably get like the same, you know, regular group, you know, B team or whatever they have in the ESPN and FS1s come in. And one thing they do is always take a shot at either the Cowboys and most likely, you know, Dak Prescott. So I've been watching Speak. We all know how Speak is. Speak is very anti-Cowboys. I mean, they use the Cowboys to strengthen their views, but everything, you know, if it's Cowboy related, it's something negative. So I just been looking at basically them going circling around saying the same thing, and it's getting kind of old. You know what I'm saying? Like, check this out. Emmanuel Acho, he'll come off as being like the median guy, and Joy Taylor comes off being the complete hate. I'm not in on the Cowboys type of woman, you know what I'm saying? Then you got Shady that's gonna be all in, not really talking about the Cowboys, but taking shots at Dak Prescott for his viewership. And they did have my guy, I forgot his name, but he was a Cowboy insider. He was there. I don't know why he isn't on the show right now, but they got the other guy, I don't know his name, but he like a regular reporter. And he kind of like up and down on it, but he mostly like, they kind of like talk him into trashing the Cowboys and trashing Dak, and he goes ahead and do that just to fit in. It's ridiculous at this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, Dak Prescott had his turnover situations, you know what I'm saying? He had a bad year. All quarterbacks do. But all I'm asking is, why aren't y'all talking about Josh Allen? Josh Allen turned the ball over a lot. He funked it up in the divisional round. Nobody talking about him. You know, they had a lot of high praise for the Bills to go to the Super Bowl, and they failed in the divisional round. So I'm trying to see, why Dak? Why the Cowboys? It's because we pay their bills. You know, that's how they do it. We pay their bills, and if it ain't Cowboy related, it ain't nothing to talk about, you know. Jerry Jones. Let's talk about Jerry Jones. So Jerry Jones is actually about to start up his own docu-series, a 10-episode series. ESPN's fighting for it. I think Fox is fighting for it. Amazon's fighting for it. They, you know, it's just he's doing a whole thing for, as far as like his life, his type of documentary. I think it's awesome for Jerry Jones. Excuse the fireworks behind me. I think it's just a nice night for me to just come out and do a video. Y'all can see a nice free fireworks show brought to you by Cole's Cowboys. But I think it's awesome for Jerry Jones to go out and, you know, expand his brand, expand his legacy. A lot of people can laugh at Jerry Jones because, you know, how our success, well, the lack of success of getting back to a Super Bowl since 95, 96. But, I mean, he did walk into this franchise, and he was a part of those 3 Super Bowls, you know. even though we'll give most of the credit to Jimmy Johnson, Jimmy Johnson gave us 2, and then of course, off of Jimmy Johnson's team, we got the 3rd one. But Jerry Jones did a great job as far as building the Cowboys brand and making it like one of the highest paid, highest worth sports organizations ever, So Jerry Jones deserved that. He's a great marketing guy, and I think that's not looked as highly because of the lack of success of us getting back to a Super Bowl. So I'm happy for Jerry Jones. I just don't want that type of camera. I hope it's not like no cameras that's going to zoom in on the team throughout the season. I just hope it just focuses on him. Maybe that'll keep him occupied. You never know. But I'm just freestyling today. So it's the 4th of July. I talked about how the media is trashing Dak, talking about Jerry Jones. I also want to go ahead and talk about some other stuff. Like, let's talk about what's to come for this team. Let's talk about it. We got Stephon Gilmore coming in. We got Brandon Cooks. Now, let me talk about Brandon Cooks because I like this. Brandon Cooks, ever since he came on the Cowboys, he has that veteran leadership. He's open to, teach the young guys, a few things, up their game. One particular wide receiver that's been underneath his wing is Jalen Tolbert. And if you remember Jalen Tolbert, we were very high on Jalen Tolbert last year because at this point we didn't have nobody to really hang our hats to. As far as wide receiver, we wanted him to basically replace Amari Cooper, which is crazy to say, a rookie 3rd rounder replacing, Amari Cooper, the type of route runner he is, but we really wanted him to be something. And last year, underneath the system, it was just too much for him. This year, he's been underneath Brandon Cook's wing. They've been hip to hip doing workouts together, just boxing, doing all that type of stuff. He's just been under him, and I like seeing that. Like him taking that mentorship and just hopefully it's growing to him, and hopefully we'll see a lot more from Jalen Tolbert. I definitely got my eyes on him because I believe he is a great, a good wide receiver that can make some good plays on this offense. So I'm looking forward to Jalen Tolbert coming out and having a better season than he did last year, of course. Of course, we got Brandon Cooks, and I'm excited about him. I heard nothing but great things about him. I heard about, his speed is real, and I'm looking forward to having that in our offense because we need speed. We need separation. Michael Gallup is coming back off of a ACL injury, year removed. Let's see if he bounces back. Last year we were really rushing him back. This year I believe he might have a better chance of as far as production. I think we'll see the Michael Gallup of old. Dak Prescott, I believe Dak is gonna decrease on the turnovers, and I believe he'll have a better season this year. A lot of people, a lot of haters, they'll write him off. I'm not ready to write off Dak Prescott because I believe he hasn't even had his best game yet. I believe that Kellen Moore held him back. And while we're talking about Kellen Moore did go on Peter Strager's podcast, and he had nothing but great things to say about Dak Prescott. And I'm not surprised, because they're best friends. They're great friends. He was Dak Prescott's backup quarterback. He talks about his leadership, which is real. Dak Prescott is one of the best leaders in the league as far as quarterback. Like, he's a leader, and a lot of quarterbacks in this league don't share the same, attributes in that. It's very highly underrated as far as leadership because for a quarterback, you have to be a leader. You have to be able to lead your troops, and that's what Dak Prescott do. Cole Beasley, he played under Josh Allen, and he even said on Twitter that Dak Prescott is a great leader, like the best leader I've been, around. And he played with Josh Allen, and a lot of Bills fans came for Cole Beasley, and Cole Beasley was basically saying, "Hey, the truth is, I'm not throwing shade towards him. I'm just being honest." And Josh Allen is a good quarterback, but leadership goes a long way too. A lot of players respect you when you're a great leader. You know, so I think it's a lot of shade towards that because Dak Prescott is the quarterback of the America's team of the Cowboys. You know, he gonna get all the negativity from a lot of people because people just hate. But I believe Dak Prescott really gonna have a better year. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to what we're gonna do in the division in this conference. The schedule is harder, but I believe that with this new coach, like the new environment, chemistry of this team, I'm ready for it. I'm excited. I really am. But hey, I've rambled enough. I hope everybody's enjoying their holiday today. We got to go back to work tomorrow, man. But hey, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Comment. Let me know how y'all holiday was. Let me know what you're excited for this season. And again, y'all have a wonderful, blessed one, and go Cowboys.